This is Tea or Coffee, where random individuals sit on a couch and tell a story completely of their own choosing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think just get like a few different vibes.
Yeah, that's cool.
We've done this to show the colors of life and prove that the mundane does not exist.
What is going on? Okay, hi guys, my name is Dylan, and today I'm going to tell you guys a story about how I almost got seduced or stabbed or both. I don't even know. It's like 3-4 in the morning, pitch black outside, and it's freezing, right? It's really, really cold, and I'm exhausted. I'm driving back home, and I'm almost at home. I'm turning right onto the road, and there's this lady sort of standing like in the middle of the road, right? I slow down, and like I'm kind of waiting for her to sort of cross because I think, you know, she's crossing the road, right? And she's not really moving. She's kind of standing in the middle of the road, so I'm sort of trying to go around her, but I can't really without hitting her. And she comes up to the window. She was a blonde. Later on, you're gonna find out she's like an Italian girl, right? I think like around the same age as me. She comes up to the window and she looked completely distraught. There's makeup all down her face. You could tell she'd be crying. She said, "I'm so sorry." Like she was speaking very broken English, so with an Italian accent. Can you help me? I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I said, like, do you know where you're supposed to be or anything? And she was like, I'm supposed to be going to my aunt's house. And then she was like, but my phone is dead. So at this point, I kind of like pulled over, and she was begging me, literally. She was very, very desperate. She was like, please, I'll do anything. I know what you're thinking. Stop right there. So she was clearly very upset, and I said to her, sorry, so you're supposed to be at your aunt's house. Where does your aunt live? Do you know where your aunt lives? It's like, do you know what the address is or anything? She was like, it's on my phone. My phone's dead. By the way, when she's speaking to me, she's like, "Ugh." It's kind of a lot of it was inaudible because I was trying to understand how to move forward with this, how to proceed with this, right? I said, give me your phone. I didn't say, give me your phone. I said, can you give... I said, yeah, can you pass me your phone? So she passes her phone through the window. And at this point, I kind of started to ease up a bit because she's just giving me her phone. The charger was like wireless. So I took the case off and she's freezing outside. She's standing outside just watching me do all this, right? So I was like, do you want to sit down? Because it's going to take a couple of minutes for the phone charge. So do you want to just sit down? And she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. And she's like, she comes around, right? And I thought,
the fake taxi.
she has a backpack and a small sort of suitcase, a rolly suitcase. But as soon as she got into the car, I went into like survival mode. I was ready for like her accomplices to I was ready to kill someone basically, right? She kind of kept taking her phone off the charger, and I was like, well, the phone's not going to charge if you keep doing that. And at this point, I was just really weirded out. And I've heard these weird stories, right? These like scammers or whatever, and they had like, there's nothing in the bag. I don't know why I said this, but just for peace of mind, I literally was like, I didn't like do anything. I just said, can you open your bag? Like, can you open your bag?
Have you thought about how from her?
Like she was just confused. I was like, yeah, like your bag, like, do you mind like opening it, right? And she was like, I don't know. And she was like moving closer to the bag, and then like she was slowly unzipping it, and then she turns to me and she goes, "You alright, mate?" Okay, that bit is bullshit, but I just want that bit is bullshit. I just wanted to see your reaction. I didn't ask her to open her bag because that would have been really weird, right? I'm sorry. We waited like, I think it must have been about 8 minutes or something. The phone like illuminates, right? All I just remember is like she had really long like fake nails. She finds the address on like WhatsApp or something. She shows it to me. It's like a 3-4 minute drive. Fine. I was like, I'll take you. So I like pull up outside her house, and she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. How can I repay you? Like all this stuff. Oh, we should keep in touch. Like, can I get your Instagram? And I was just like, thanks, but like I'm good. Like, honestly, you know what it is? I just didn't want to think about it. I just completely like deaded the conversation, killed the conversation. I don't want her accomplices coming in like stabbing me up.
That point is when they're gonna.
Dude, you never know. Her auntie could be a psycho. You don't know. I don't know. Yeah. That's the end of the story. That it wasn't that much. It was very anticlimactic, but it was just a weird situation.
That was a great story. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Thank you.
Thank you.